Morning, everybody. Warming up for a good day. Brother Bryce here. We are live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and LinkedIn concurrently. And if you have comments for me, please do leave them in the comments on whichever platform that you're on. And while you're at it, please do follow me if you can so that you will get notifications or you will get this in your feed as you're getting into a platform. Please do follow me. That helps out a lot with the algorithm of getting these feeds to be seen as well. So, anyway, today we're going to talk about why I stopped using email for like forever. I stopped using email for just a super long time. And let me get rid of that. There we go. So you see, yeah, Brother Bryce. Uh, I wanted to tell you how I stopped using email for a long time. And I'm redoing this live stream because apparently I started it up earlier and did not have my microphone on at all, even though I had it on my face, didn't have it on. But I wanted to share this with you. I stopped using email probably like 15 years ago, just stopped using it. In fact, I got to the point where I told people that if you want to send me an email, send me a text to tell me you sent me an email. Whatever you sent me an email is just going to sit there forever because I'm never going to check it. And I wanted to talk about why I use it all the time now and what's changed. Because honestly, I don't think people have changed all that much. One of the reasons why I stopped using email was because of the spam. The spam in my email was terrible. And I know we have spam filters today, and spam filters are awesome and terrible at the same time. Like, why is my energy bill going into my spam folder? There's no reason why my energy bill should be in my spam folder. I actually emailed my energy provider to tell them that all their emails were going into my spam folder, despite the fact that I kept marking them as not spam. So I don't think spam has changed all that much. What I do think is that the platforms have changed a lot better. The email providers have changed and they put in mechanisms in place to make it better, a better experience for you to have email and to use your email regularly. For instance, Gmail has a new thing where you can add a little suffix or a little change to your email address, and that will simply be a different email address, slightly different email address that you give to a certain entity or person, and then that email address forwards to your normal email address. And then if you don't want to if you don't want that person to have your email address, you just delete that. And then you don't get email from that anymore. I think those are great. I think the alternative to giving people your real email address is a lot better today. Yahoo Mail Plus has a great interesting. Yahoo Plus has this thing where you add a suffix onto. It's not just a suffix, but there's a suffix and a nickname that you give to, I think it's up to 500 email addresses, and you can create a temporary email address. I got a different email address for every single web service that I'm signed up for. And every time somebody asks me for my email address, I go into my Yahoo Mail Plus and make a custom email that I give only to them. But why did I stop using email? Because people have terrible email habits. Like, everybody's got that one crazy uncle that sends you every joke that they ever heard. They send you a copy of every email. They sign up for an email list that sends them a joke every day, and then they forward those emails to you. They forward those emails to you along with all of the email addresses in their entire email address book. And so what you end up with is an email that is just page after page after page after page of so and so said this, and then it's quoting so and so said this, and so said this. So it's got all these email addresses, sometimes like 100 or more email addresses before you ever get to the joke that they sent you or the cat meme that they sent you in your email. And I would ask my relatives to stop emailing me jokes, stop forwarding me things. If you want to email me and you want to talk to me, then send me an email and ask me how I'm doing. That would be great. And I don't think people have changed all that much. I honestly don't, because I think that people are pretty much the same as they ever have been, and data breaches are the same as they ever have been. Companies get their email address breached and their email database breached, and that gets sent out to a bazillion people. And now all these marketers are trying to sell you something or trying to send you a supplement or a pill or some kind of a service that you don't need. Some Nigerian prince is emailing you. I had somebody, they had a data breach in their company, or they sold their data, which happens. Either they were breached or they sold their data. And my email address for them was a particular way that that email was only used for that service. And then I confronted them about it and I said, hey, I need to change my email address, and you don't have a mechanism on your website to do that because your data was breached. And they said, well, no, we didn't have any data breaches. I said, well, yes, you did, because I have this email from a Nigerian prince that is sent to an email address that I only use for your service. And that wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been breached. Or did you sell my data? So, with that in mind, I had them change my email address, and then I deleted the old email address so that I stopped getting spam from all these senders that had my email address without my permission. And so it's really, really crucial to manage your email well, but at the same time, email is way more practical now because of the products and services that are available for your email, as opposed to how it was 10 or 5 years ago. Even 5 years ago, email was, for me, really, really impractical. And I was spending a lot of money on a custom domain to have custom emails that I could use. And then I just wouldn't check my email because it was only used for these different services. So nobody ever sent me any personal emails. So why would I even check it? But today I use it because the platforms have changed. And now, instead of sending faxes to people, we send a PDF through your email service. And that's just an easy way to do that. And what do you do for your email? Do you check your email? Do you just use text messages? Do your friends, if they want to email you, do they have to send you a text message to tell you, hey, check your email because I sent you something in there, like on your birthday or something? I honestly, I don't get many personal emails anymore. I used to get all kinds of personal emails, most of them, of course, cat memes and jokes and stuff, but I don't get many of those now. But since I started my business, I switched over to a different kind of account, and I use this all the time now. I check it all the time. I check it because I might be getting commissions. I check it because I have a newsletter that I send out almost daily, where I send out information that I feel like is thoughtful or thought provoking or useful. And I had a friend send me a message or send me a comment on Facebook that was really awesome. Ashley, I appreciate your input very much on a little article that I wrote on Facebook. And that was fantastic. And I love to get those kind of encouraging thoughts back and different feedback back. And I'm also subscribed to a couple people's email addresses as email lists as well, because I want to get valuable information from people. So I want to interact with them. And if people are on my newsletter, they can actually send me a message if they want to. They can reply, and I will be reading those emails daily because I check my email constantly now. Because the platforms have changed so much, they have improved so much that it's really easy to manage your emails these days. Anyway, so that's why I stopped using email. And people get all uppity when you tell them, please stop sending me jokes. And they're like, well, you should be grateful that somebody cares about you enough to send you. But please don't send me cat memes and jokes. Please. And don't get offended when someone asks you to stop doing that because you didn't ask for it. Not to mention, they would put your email right on the to line along with 40 other people that they have in their address book. When right below the to line is a BCC line where they could very well make a blind carbon copy to all their friends and no one would see each other's email addresses. So there's that option. It's always been there, but nobody uses it. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching this, and God bless you guys. If you are interested in what I do on the side, what I do in my spare time, and I always say that kind of tongue in cheek because I don't believe that you work in your spare time. If you are working in your spare time, then it is not your spare time anymore. So I have a website. It's called Spare Time Is Mine, and I give away some free resources. And I do have an opportunity for you if you want some more financial peace and want some freedom with your time freedom, as we like to call it. Get your spare time back because that's what we're all doing this for. If you have a side hustle, it's so that you can have some free time to be with your family, to be with your loved ones, to do the things that you love, your hobbies and stuff. I got a table here that's all set up with Legos and stuff, and I have a Pac-Man arcade machine Lego model that I want to build, and if I spend all my time working, I don't have spare time to do that. So I try to do something that is helpful for my finances, that builds up and helps other people. And serving other people is central. So if I'm serving other people, then the rest will come naturally. And that's what I try to teach. And that's what I try to bring in the value of what I'm doing here on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and all of that, and even my website. So if you go to my website, you will get on my email newsletter list, and I will be sending you some emails with some resources, free resources that you can use, and also the opportunity to join and get some financial peace. In addition to that, every day, and we're just about to do that in just a few minutes, is we read the Bible every day. And every day we read from the 1 year Bible reading plan. We read the World English Bible every day. And so if you're interested in doing that, check out readingthe1yearbiblettogether.com. That'll take you to our Facebook page currently. We're going to have some other resources on that website as well. And there's links to the Zoom call that we're about to do, and you can get on there live and read the Bible with us. And that will be turned into a podcast where the recording is downloaded and edited down for broadcast friendliness. All of that stuff is right there on readingthe1yearbiblettogether.com. And you're totally free to join that, and it doesn't cost anything at all. It doesn't even need your email address or anything. Anyway, you guys, it's been a pleasure to sit here with you. God bless you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.